You know, when we talk about big IT projects, it honestly feels like we're trying to navigate a ship through a hurricane. The entire company's future, their very existence, can hinge on how well that network architecture is put together. It's not just a job, it's practically a sacred trust.
Oh, absolutely. It's way beyond just plugging in a few cables and making sure the Wi-Fi works. We're essentially building the digital spine of an entire business. And when you're dealing with that kind of responsibility, that's when you really start needing the big guns, the high-level certifications.
So, let's pull back the curtain a bit. What exactly does it mean to be a Cisco certified design expert, and why is this CCDE certification specifically such a massive deal in the tech world right now?
Well, the CCDE, particularly the 407 exam, is pretty much the Everest for network professionals. It's a 2-hour mental marathon with about 100 questions, all designed to test your high-level design chops and your ability to perfectly align tech solutions with what the business actually needs. It's supposed to be the ultimate bridge between the folks in the server room and the suits in the boardroom.
So, we're talking about the wise old sages of networking, the absolute top-tier architects, right? Like the Yoda of network design.
You'd certainly think so, wouldn't you? The expert in the title pretty much screams it. But here's the kicker, the really head-scratching part. Some of the official training associated with it is actually pitched at junior network administrators. I mean, talk about a curveball. It's such a bizarre positioning for what's supposed to be such a high-stakes elite certification.
That is truly bizarre. It's one thing to wrap your head around the exam's scope, but what about the actual tangible gold at the end of the rainbow? What kind of career superpowers does this thing grant you?
All right, let's dive into the juicy bits. The real-world impact. Employers, they absolutely love seeing CCDE on a resume. They see it as the ultimate badge of honor, a sign of true deep expertise, and they're definitely willing to open their wallets for it.
And when you say open their wallets, are we talking about a quit my day job and buy a yacht kind of pay bump, or more of a treat myself to a fancy coffee kind of situation?
The numbers are, well, they're certainly interesting. The data suggests that most CCDE salaries in the U.S. generally hover between, roughly $29,500 to $61,000 a year. Now, the real high flyers might scrape around $90,600, but get this. Some reported salaries are shockingly low, like $17,500.
Hold on a second. $61,000 for the 75th percentile for a certification that literally has design expert in its name? That feels surprisingly modest, almost disappointingly so. I was expecting private jets, not a slightly nicer commute.
It does make you scratch your head a bit, doesn't it? It definitely suggests that the prestige of the title might not always magically transform into that six-figure salary everyone just assumes comes with it.
Given these somewhat nuanced career advantages, but also the clearly demanding nature of the exam, the million-dollar question now becomes how on earth do aspiring design experts actually conquer such a beastly exam?
And that, my friend, is precisely where preparation services like SPOTO stride in, cape flowing in the wind. With all the challenges of the CCDE exam laid bare, SPOTO aims to be that knight in shining armor for aspiring certified experts.
So, spill the beans. How do they work their magic? What's their secret sauce?
They've got a clever two-pronged attack. First, they offer comprehensive training courses, which is your solid foundation, your rock-solid knowledge base. But then, and this is truly their main attraction, they provide these dumps, essentially real exam questions handpicked by their own in-house experts.
That's fascinating. Can you break down how that combo platter of comprehensive training and these real exam dumps actually forms a unique, super effective battle plan for candidates?
Picture it like this. The training courses, those are your meticulously detailed map for a really long, complex journey. But the exam dumps, those are like getting a secret sneak peek at the final checkpoints, the tricky turns, and the biggest obstacles you'll face right before you get there. It's a strategy cooked up to help you pass, not just quickly, but with serious accuracy. Though, it's worth a quick mention, while CCDE is definitely their focus, if you peek at their recent success reports, you'll see a whole lot of passes for other exams too, like the CCNP.
So, the direct, undeniable proof for this specific exam might be a little bit mixed in with triumphs from other certifications. From dissecting the exam itself to figuring out how to leverage these tools, we've certainly covered a lot of ground on this journey. So, what's the grand takeaway from all of this? What does it all signify in the end?
It signifies that in our hyper-connected digital-first world, becoming a network architect isn't just a job. It's a strategic chess move for your career. It's undeniably a tough climb, but with the right preparation, that promise is crystal clear. SPOTO aims to help you absolutely ace that Cisco Design Expert exam and truly launch your career potential into the stratosphere.